Welcome back to the channel. We're continuing with the 240Z build. Real quick, I wanted to make an announcement to let you guys know how much I appreciate all the new subscribers. I got a list in front of me, so don't mind me reading it, but we have viewers that have commented from the UK, Netherlands, South Africa, Jamaica, Charleston, South Carolina. That's all as of right now that's commented, but if you would, you're watching from somewhere, get your town, state, city, country on the map, so to speak. Main thing is I appreciate you guys watching, appreciate the comments. YouTube algorithm is like, yeah. That's how much I know about the YouTube algorithm. But likes and comments and view time helps. So any of you that are watching the video straight through without skipping, thank you. If you're crunched for time and you skip through, I get it. But thank you to all the support. Real quick, my goal since I restarted the channel, we had 150 subscribers, I think. This was in January of this year, 2022. My goal was to hit 1,000 by the end of this year. Now, easy math, let me refer to my paper. We got 530 subscribers as of the time I'm putting this video together, editing it. So that means we need roughly 470 more. We got 4 months left in the year. That leaves 117 new subscribers per month that we need to hit the goal. If you take 117 subscribers, divide it by 30 days, that's roughly 3.9, we'll round up. That's roughly 4 subscribers a day. 4 subscribers a day, you can support a channel trying to do something cool. The Datsun build ain't all we got planned here. This is the Datsun build for my wife's car. We still have a 280 we potentially want to turn into a drag car. And that's not even counting the dream builds in my mind that I'd love to do if somehow the channel really took off. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, commenting, liking. If you have a buddy, a friend, you can share the video link on Facebook. Anything you guys can do to help the channel is appreciated. I'd love to surpass the 1,000 subscriber goal, but I would really love to at least hit it.
A tuna here. Yeah, well I do. Watch your back.
Oh! I like the tuna here. Man, little scene from Fast and the Furious. Say what you want, but man, that movie's awesome. Regardless if you like imports, American, muscle cars, racers, whatever. That movie, check out the shirt, and I love them all. Hot rods, drag cars, muscles, rat rods, trucks, show cars, no cares given cards. I like them all. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoyed that little clip from Fast and the Furious. Man, that movie did it. I don't know what year it came out, around 2000s-ish maybe. Graduated in 2004. I know it was on during high school. And me and my buddies, man, we had cars picked out. We had the Street Hunter. There was another modified car magazine. We had cars picked out. We had build lists with prices. Man, that takes me back. Anyways, today, fixing the frame rails, or lack thereof. If you know anything about Datsuns, they are what they call a unibody, I believe it is. The frame and the body is one. In other words, you can't take the body off of the frame. If we could, that would be a whole lot easier, make it a whole lot easier to fix stuff. But anyways, we're gonna be fixing the frame rails today and tying them in to the braces that you've seen us build in previous episodes. So I started off today's project pretty optimistic, which most people would argue is a great way to start. And in most cases, I would argue that also. However, I gotta be honest with y'all, sometimes my optimism gets me into trouble. I've learned that just because my optimistic attitude and thinking tells me that I can fix something, that doesn't necessarily mean that I should take on every project that I feel that way about. And usually my optimism will have me believing that I can do said project in a reasonable amount of time. And well, let's just say if optimism is a boxer, Murphy's Law is my lifelong sparring partner. Sometimes things take longer than you plan for, and sometimes things are not as easy as you think they were gonna be when you started out. But you gotta keep pushing, digging, shooting, running, trying, doing, and in my case, fabbing is the thing that I gotta keep doing. So in life, things may turn out harder than what you thought. They may not be as easy as you thought, but you gotta be disciplined and keep on keeping on. That's the theme of today's video. So anyways, we pick up here, and you'll see in this video, the more I keep digging, the more trouble it seems we run into. But guess what? Sometimes you take 3 steps forward and 2 backwards, and that's just how it is. So let's get on with the video. Hope you guys enjoy. If you hadn't already, drop a like and consider subscribing. Let's get to it. All right, to give you guys a closer look, there is the damage. Of course, it comes in here. Now, what we got to keep in mind is this inner fender / firewall. It welds together right here, so we'll have to cut a little bit of this out and potentially patch some of that while we fix this frame rail. The actual frame rail is here. It goes like this, ties into the firewall, and then this branches down, which will be what we tie in to the square tubing. So real quick, let me show you a view from the inside. So this is that section where we'll probably have to make a cut about right here. Probably have to cut it about right there. We'll have to patch that piece. Might even have to fix some of the battery tray where it's coming undone. And then we'll definitely have to cut out right in here, see what we need to do to our frame rail, and then like I say, we can come bring it and tie it in. Now we'll put you guys on the time lapse and we'll get after it. All right, so we're to the point now where I need to cut out this right here, where I can just fix what's back here. The problem is I don't want to lose where my holes are. So I'm gonna put you on the time lapse and show you how I go about making a little jig that I can bring back at some later point and be able to find out where my holes need to go. All right, so basically what I did is made a mark, made some little alignment marks that match this piece. And once it's aligned, I went around to the firewall, traced my holes. There. So now all I gotta do is drill out these holes. I can patch this as long as I don't move my alignment marks. I can cut out all around it as long as I leave the alignment marks. Patch a solid sheet in, and then when I'm ready to drill my holes, they'll be drilled out here. I can put this here and then mark my holes and drill them out through that. the passenger side floor pan slash firewall section cut out. Check this out. So you got your inner fender tub right here, battery tray there, frame rail there, and this is what this extension of the frame, the lower part of the frame rail is what would have went under the factory floor pans and tied into it. Now we got to go in here. It appears the damage goes up to maybe somewhere in there. So good few inches. And we got to cut out. Now, see if I can get the camera position right and a light so you can actually see inside all these acorns and nuts. Check this out. Let's get this vacuumed up, and all this you can add to the pile. Voila. That was great. Well, now that that is out of the way, we can clean up some of these cuts. All right, now one of the reasons I cut this piece out, and I left this piece is because I'm gonna do it in 2 stages. If you try to make too complex of a piece all in one piece, it takes a lot of time. So if you do it in two or 3 steps, break it down, make a piece, add that, then you can kind of tie it together easier. So if you look, this piece here is pretty much on a flat plane. It's on a flat plane. So cut me out a piece, tack it in, and then we'll clean some of these cuts up, and then we'll come back. With the bigger section here. Had to take a little break. Had a mini pizza, some Cheez-Its, a Lunchable. As a buddy at work would say, what did you take your little kid's lunch? I just had a quick snack, that's all. Just a little pizza, Lunchable. Was down on energy, had to get a little food in me. And the biggest thing of all, wabam, wabam, you-hoo. Anyways, got some energy. Let's get back to work. Son, we got a lot of work to do. All right, now I'll be the first to admit I am not a professional welder. I hadn't been to no classes. I'm YouTube certified, if that's a thing. I've had some pointers from some of my friends. Shout out Will, my buddy from high school. A lot of trial and error, a lot of getting roasted. These welds I'm pretty proud of, but still they're not like gorgeous top of the line welds, but they gonna hold, they strong. I'm kind of the type, if I'm in a good position sitting on a table out in the open, I can move freely, I'm good. When you start throwing me in a weird position with my arm this way, the helmet's in the way, movement, you can't, you know what I'm saying? That's when you get to find out if you're a good welder or not. And frankly, let's just take a look at the welds, because I'm gonna grind them smooth, but I don't want you guys to think that it's because they look ugly. So I'm gonna give you a before shot and give you an after. So we'll check these out after I finish a little smoothing. I'm not gonna knock them all the way down probably, but we'll see. All right, so here's the after shot. Everybody who's still watching at this point in the video, thank you. I hate to cut the video right here. There's a ton of footage compiled down. I was hoping to be able to show y'all some of the new LED lights that we got installed in the shop, well as I previewed in the last video. We run to Harbor Freight. But anyways, I had so much footage, even though I compiled it down, I wasn't able to fit everything I wanted into it. And there's still a ton of footage for the next episode.
You wanna make my day? You gonna pull those things or whistle Dixie? Do you feel lucky, punk? Do ya?
Yes, I do. Yes, I really feel lucky. So I'm like a video and a half ahead, if that makes sense. There's more done to the car than what is actually showing on YouTube, which is a good thing. Between work and being on call, there's times when I can't work on it as much. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please share with a friend, share with a buddy, drop a comment where you're from, where you're watching at. Also, if you're working on something right now, your own project, a car, truck, rat rod, drag car, drop it down in the comments what you're working on. If you're not working on nothing, let's say you're real young and you don't have a car yet, drop it down in the comments. What is your dream car? What is your dream project car? At the time of this video, we got roughly 530 subscribers. We're hoping to blast, just like steamroll, steamroll 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That was our goal. We started this year with 150 in January, and now we're 500 plus. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Thank you to everybody who engages, you know, gets in the comments. Means more than you know. I have tons of people who watch the videos. They'll talk to me about them. Drop something in the comments. Support your boy, support the channel, support the 240Z Datsun build, the cheapest 240Z bought off of Facebook. We paid $300 for this thing. So again, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. We're rolling, we're making progress. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.